control every twist, Mr. Twist. I've got a twist for you.
Impossible. What is it?
The Season 6 ending foreshadowed Rick and Morty Season 7, inevitably sparking concerns and enthusiasm about upcoming news. Many viewers hate Rick and Morty's season endings for good reason. Many seasons end with Rick nearly openly addressing the audience to preview upcoming episodes and make on-the-nose comments about viewers' thoughts.
What do you want with that?
I want what any character wants.
The build-up for Rick and Morty Season 7 follows this tradition. Rick cheerfully concludes Rick and Morty Season 6 with a monologue that teases Season 7. However, behind-the-scenes adjustments for Rick and Morty Season 7 have raised worries. The controversy surrounding the show's co-creator and key voice actor, Justin Roiland, has caused major modifications and raised questions about its future. Rick and Morty Season 7 is coming to Cartoon Network's Adult Swim program, and the news is good.
Morty, say you'll marry me.
What?
Just say yes.
Yes?
Most recent Rick and Morty Season 7 news. A trailer and debut date for Rick and Morty Season 7 have been announced. Rick and Morty Season 7 will follow Season 6 as expected, according to the trailer. Rick wants to find Rick Prime. The trailer has no conversation until the end, which uses Season 6's dialogue. Who will voice the roles remains a mystery. In other Rick and Morty Season 7 news,
Adventures, Morty, social commentary, crude characters.
executive producer Steve Levy has expressed his opinion on the series continuing without co-creator and voice of both titular characters, Justin Roiland. Cartoon Network and Adult Swim dismissed Roiland for domestic assault and false imprisonment. Reports described Rick and Morty's behind-the-scenes Roiland troubles after the charges were dropped. Roiland's difficulties on the show included unpredictable conduct during meetings, skipping writers' room meetings, claiming sexual harassment of coworkers and fans, and not speaking with co-creator Dan Harmon for years. The occurrences began in Rick and Morty Season 2. Therefore, some think Season 7 could be better without Roiland. Levy has said in interviews that he pondered leaving the project to someone else. However, his idea that the show's creative crew is a family and can work together convinced him to stay. This Rick and Morty Season 7 news relieves long-standing fans. In early 2023, Justin Roiland was sacked as a voice actor and writer for the series, raising concerns that future episodes would be delayed or never produced.
Oh, God.
Rick and Morty Season 7 has survived losing a creative source. At San Diego Comic-Con 2023, executive producer Stephen Levy announced the show's Rick and Morty voice casting. Levy said the producers are close to finding a new actor. He also said the characters wouldn't alter. Rick and Morty Season 7 confirmed. While additional Rick and Morty Season 7 news is scarce, a season is coming. Rick breaks the fourth wall to joke about Season 7's setup in Rick and Morty Season 6 finale. The show is still far from meeting Adult Swim's 2018 episode order, indicating that Rick and Morty's second season is imminent. Adult Swim has purchased at least 10 seasons of Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty Season 7 release date prediction. Rick and Morty Season 7's release date is unknown. However, there are hints. Season 6 tries to set up Rick and Morty Season 7 as clearly as possible. Rick emphasizes that Season 7 will closely follow Season 6, with the titular duo investigating the galaxy's Rick Prime-infected cracks. Retribution for Rick Prime, taking his family, might be Rick and Morty's Season 7 theme. The scientist says this narrative will not be every episode. Morty, it could all be happening in the background. Who knows? Reassuring fans that the program will still have its quirky and funny episodes.
That's Protago Nick. His beam has the power to make any character the protagonist.
At the 2020 Adult Swim Festival, Dan Harmon said Season 7 was in production. Season 5's debut episode was released around this time. While there have been several delays, Rick and Morty Season 7 could release in 2024. Season 6 tries to set up Rick and Morty Season 7 as clearly as possible. Rick emphasizes that Season 7 will closely follow Season 6, with the titular duo investigating the galaxy's Rick Prime-infected cracks. Retribution for Rick Prime, taking his family, might be Rick and Morty's Season 7 theme. How Rick and Morty are handling Justin Roiland's exit. Domestic assault and false imprisonment were charged against Justin Roiland in 2020. The investigation and pre-trial hearings proceeded until early 2023, when the case was scheduled to go to trial. After evidence accumulated, Cartoon Network and Adult Swim fired Justin Roiland from their projects. Justin Roiland was not rehired when the charges were dropped, maybe because of BTS concerns. Fans of his performances worried they couldn't continue. In Rick and Morty, Roiland wrote and voiced both characters. However, Roiland hasn't authored an episode of Rick and Morty since the third season, so the writer's room has been handling the scripts as usual. The show's executive producers are Roiland, Dan Harmon, and Stephen Levy, who are still participating. The major problem for Rick and Morty Season 7 was that Justin Roiland voiced both characters. The titular characters appear in every episode, whether from the viewer's universe or another. The show is casting new voices. Looking for sound-alikes for the show is the best option, as Levy claims is happening. Hiring voice actors who sound as close to Roiland as possible ensures fans won't notice the changes. Rick and Morty Season 7 trailer. Rick and Morty Season 7's art and animation are complete, but the voice actors are still being found, so a trailer won't be released until they're confirmed. Instead, Rick and Morty's social media pages released a trailer before announcing a new voice cast.